We are sitting on a gold mine of opportunity in higher education in India, having created a system which currently caters for such a large population of our own Indian students in our institutions of higher learning in engineering and technology and in very many other professional courses. It's absolutely important for a country like ours now to think of expanding our wings of higher education in a manner that we are able to attract very many quality students from countries abroad. As the luck will have it, by design or default, our higher education system during the last several decades has been geared around exporting manpower rather than exporting India's higher education to destinations abroad. And it is because of this very important aspect that we succeeded in placing our graduates in great many countries abroad in high profile assignments and jobs, and certainly that way got very high level of acceptance of India's higher education in the advanced countries of the world. But what can be done now that our country is emerging as one of the top ranking economies of the world, that we can re-engineer India's higher education, and by focusing on quality and relevance of our higher education, we succeed in attracting very many students from developing as well as the developed countries to come to India for higher education and research pursuit. We are in a position of advantage that we could do it at a much lower cost of providing quality higher education and research opportunities compared to the advanced nations of the world. And I think India must encash this opportunity right now. In our universities in India, we have to revamp the quality aspect of our education and improve industry relevance of the education as well as of the research which we carry out in our universities. And I am indeed very happy to say that in our Amity University, Haryana, here at Gurgaon, we are committed to nurture highest quality of education and also to ensure high level of industry relevance for our research and innovation programs. We are in a position of advantage because we belong to a group of universities where the vision of our founder president of Amity, Dr. Ashok K. Chauhan, is driving Amity universities towards achieving higher levels of benchmarks for quality, relevance and educational and research excellence. Amity universities are increasingly becoming focused on research and innovation as a part and parcel of our strategy to ensure that our education and research is integrated in our programs of higher studies in our Amity universities. And I think by doing this, we are in a position to attract foreign students in our universities in reasonably good number. In the years to come, we wish to achieve a target by which we could say that not just 15% but more than 15% students of the university come from foreign countries. Our destination for marketing our higher education could reach out to very many developing countries in Asia as well as in the African continent, and we could very well attract the quality students of our non-resident Indian children as well as the wards of PIO to come to India for pursuit of high quality higher education in very many professional areas which will make them highly capable to trade and transact in the 21st century knowledge intensive technology savvy environment. Amity University, Haryana at Gurgaon is seriously engaged in preparing such cadre of professionals rolling out from our universities. Our focus on the troika of education, skills and values would certainly make a big difference in rolling out industry-ready professionals as the graduates of our university. And our focus on integrating research and innovation with our educational system would provide the desired advantage Amity to ensure that we are able to focus on high level of relevance of our educational program and make our research and innovation far more meaningful and relevant for the growth of today as well as tomorrow's industries in India, and support in fact the growth of knowledge intensive technologies for the industries at home and abroad. I believe that would be important for Indian universities as the time goes by to focus on 5 vital connects in order to prepare India to attract a very large quantum of foreign students to come to India. These 5 connects which I propose for Indian universities, in my opinion, are the Panch Tattvas of tomorrow's higher education in India, which will be in fact making India as a emerging destination for high quality education research. Of these 5 vital connects, the first and foremost of course is the connect to the knowledge revolution. Indian universities have to submit to the call of connecting to rapidly changing knowledge base and technology base, and therefore connect to knowledge revolution through enabling campuses to have ICT enabled environment, internet connectivity of very high order, students and teachers getting connected to the vast body of knowledge which already exists and which is changing so rapidly would be an absolute requirement. Therefore, connect to knowledge revolution would be one of the very important and first very important connect. But the second very important connect would be what I call the industry connect. It's absolutely essential for us in the universities to realize that universities alone cannot really deliver the promise of high quality industry relevant education and technology. This has to be done in partnership with the industries, and therefore connect to the industries has to become more and more strong in our university system. They need to be involved both in the framing of the curriculum, delivery of the curriculum, in deciding the projects which are to be undertaken by the student, and a whole lot of research and innovation program which the university conduct. Industry participation would be absolutely necessary, and this is an area we can confidently build up in our university system. Industry connect would be very important. The third and most important connect would be what I call the professional connect. It's very important for the universities in India to have the professional society chapters in the university campuses, so that the students and faculty could be directly connected to the professionals, world-class professionals around the world, and take big advantage of the peer connect actually through this professional connect in the university. The fourth and very important connect which I wish to achieve for the university system is the connect with the society. It's very important for us to sensitize ourselves with the problems of the society and align our educational and research objectives to provide solutions to the nagging problems of the society. And this connect to the society, university society connect would ensure that we become far more responsive to the needs of our society in respect of creating capable people, in respect of providing solutions through technology and research, and coming out actually as a major support system to the growth of a society which is intellectually highly enlightened and committed to work in an environment where the education becomes a major source of empowerment and bringing added prosperity and commitment and responsibility to the society. And last but not the least, I want to ensure that the connect with the government also become very important. What we do in the university must inspire government and strengthen their resolve for policy formulation and implementation. Let the industry, let the university and government work together so that the policies and programs of the government aligned towards expansion of education and research and also expansion of industry. Programs like cleaning of river, the mighty rivers of this country, or combating the climate change change, or creating in fact energy security for the country or for that region, creating employment in plenty here, or making Make in India campaign fully successful as has been rolled out by our own central government. All this requires a close partnership between university and the government, and therefore the fifth and last very important component is to put together university and government together for a common cause so that they become partner in progress and take the country and the humanity on the course of advancement and levels of prosperity and happiness. I believe that Edu India campaign must inspire the universities in India to focus on these 5 vital connects and in turn develop the desired ecosystem to provide the Panchamrit as the outcome, the added value-added benefit from these 5 vital connects to significantly augment the quality and relevance of education and research in our universities. The bards and children of NRIs and PIOs could be our first and important attraction to bring them here, and it will also, besides giving them high quality education research environment, will also bring them closer to the values of our age-old, highly enriched Indian philosophical, cultural heritage, which has a lot of value for the humanity. They would understand the value and worth of harmony, the concept of oneness of the whole humanity, the concept of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam will inspire confidence. They will also understand the value and worth of peace and harmony with nature as being the major plank of human values on which the tomorrow's societies have to really be developed, and they will understand how the peace, prosperity and happiness could be traded and transacted together through the Indian ethos and values of our age-old Vedic civilization. So that would be an added advantage. The sanskaras embedded in them through university education in India would certainly make them far better human beings, capable human beings, responsible human beings, and they would be then able to rise to much higher ladders of progress and success in their own life. That's what I personally believe, that Edu India campaign is very, very important, and I'm pretty sure we are sitting on the gold mine of opportunity in reshaping India's higher education to encash this great opportunity of opening our higher education to a large number of foreign students, and this way the trade deficit which we currently have in higher education could be largely bridged. In fact, the added advantage would be that we shall be creating ambassadors of India through the graduates coming from these foreign destinations for graduation here in our universities, and that way India's values, the core values of India's civilization would be better propagated throughout the world to build up tomorrow's humanity, responsible and sensitive to cultivation of peace and prosperity together, rather than in fact creating silos and compartments of high level of nationalism, ultra-nationalism, which we succeeded in creating in the past in our respective countries. So I extend my very best wishes to Engineering Watch for mounting such a very important campaign of very high value to higher education in India. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.